We did it again. I'm at a loss for words. We swept 3-0 yesterday. And guys, not only that, but we hit 3 5-mans inside our group in the last 24 hours. This is absolutely insane. This is the literal hottest I've ever run giving out free picks. We've swept like 4 times in the last like 2 or 3 weeks on here. I don't even know what to say, guys. But if you are interested in joining the group, as I've said before, it's free. Just deposit on any of these apps using the code PISTONS. I recommend you guys jump on REBET if you have not yet. They're going to double your deposit. Guys, we are absolutely crushing it right now. I'm literally left speechless. Like, this is insane. But anyway, I have a 5-man slip for you in the MLB as usual. And before I get into that, I'm running a new promo today. I'm going to show you in 1 second. And yeah, let's just jump into the picks. First pick is Emmanuel Rivera. We're taking his less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And now, guys, the huge promotion I'm running today, we're giving everyone for 24 hours a chance to get a lifetime spot in our group, meaning you get picks from us forever. You never have to pay again. We are giving this to everyone for 24 hours, and then it's up. It's it. So this is to celebrate the start of August. We are literally up this plus about 30 units now. So 179 units. You never have to pay again. You're in this group forever. So if you're interested in doing that, it's going to be the pinned comment in the description. So go to the comments. It's going to be the pinned one. And if not, you can just join one of these apps and get the free month. I recommend you do it. They all double your deposit as well. So use the code PISTONS, send us a screenshot for the free month, or jump on that lifetime access. Again, it is expiring in 24 hours. We're not running it again. So go ahead and take advantage of that. Anyway, Rivera, we're taking his under 1.5. As you can see, 8 of the last 10, 3 of the last 5, 15 of the last 20. Head-to-head, he's hit it at a very solid clip. He's hit this 5 straight times against the Braves, and then PrizePicks is at -119. Meanwhile, the sports books like DraftKings are juicing this one up for us. He's also, as you can see, he's failed to exceed this in 12 of his last 14 games. So we have that going for us as well. Second pick on the slip, Xavier Edwards. We're taking his more than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. And guys, like, this is insane. Like, please don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not going to sweep every video. I'm not going to sweep every other video. We are running absolutely red hot. So please be conservative. Don't go raising your unit sizes like crazy. Stay consistent. That's the easiest way to make money in the long run. And as I said, just join our group too. You can do it for free, or you can buy the lifetime in the description or in the pinned comment. But yeah, PrizePicks is the only app in the market offering this. He said this in 9 of the last 10, 5 straight, 18 of the last 20, I believe. Yeah. So this guy's red hot, and we're basically just riding the hot hand here. 16 of the last 20. But over 7.5, lock that one in. Jesus Sanchez, we're taking his less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, as you guys can see here. 7 of the last 10, 4 of the last 5, 11 of the last 20, and then also 9 of the last 15 head-to-head against the Braves. As you can see, PrizePicks at -119. DraftKings juicing this one up like crazy. Let's get it running. Fourth pick on the slip, and as I said, guys, you should only be doing 5-mans on PrizePicks or 6-mans, the most mathematically profitable. Yesterday, we did have 2 pushes on the slip, but this pick is coming from Daily Grind Fantasy. If you have not heard of them before, they're linked in the description. You can use code PISTONS for 25% off. But basically, we're taking Vinny Pasquantino. I don't know. I'm an MLB casual. I say this all the time, guys, but the numbers are what make you money in sports betting. It's the math. It's nothing to do with, oh, this guy's hot. Oh, it's nothing to do with like ball knowledge like you probably think it is. But the people that use math are the most profitable. And a great way to start using math, guys, is DGF, Daily Grind Fantasy. Basically, what they do. Everything I do in these videos, but like if you want to do it for yourself, so if you want to do your own research, I recommend you guys check out Daily Grind. Basically, as you can see here, you can see we're taking his under 1.5 total bases. Daily Grind's giving us -133 as what the implied odds should be. So PrizePicks is offering this at -119, and you're able to compare it to all the other sports books. Super easy at a quick glance. So if you're interested, go check them out. I highly recommend it. This will help you become a lot more profitable. Or you can just join our Discord, as I said. The Discord is like more like we spoon feed you the picks. DGF is a bit more of a hybrid of do some of your own research and use this tool. And they give you some picks as well using their AI slip generator. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Go check it out. Miguel Amaya, over half a total base. And I'm going to be using them a lot more throughout the next month, guys, just because their tool's awesome. Genuinely, like I've used it on a day-to-day basis for months, even before I made these videos. So I recommend you check them out either way. 7 of the last 10, 12 of the last 20. PrizePicks at -119. Meanwhile, the sports books like DraftKings and Caesars juicing this one up like absolutely crazy. So there is your full 5-man slip. Go lock that in for me right now, guys. Hopefully we can cash again. If we sweep again, I don't even know what to say. I'm like speechless right now. Go join the group, guys. And I want to take the last like 3-4 minutes of this video just to kind of, I guess, address something. So I had like probably like 5, 6, 7 people in the comments on my last video where they were basically saying like, you guys believe anything you see online, or you've been lying to us, bro. And look, I put transparency as my number one core ethic of my brand and me. So I'm not going to take those lightly. Yes, it only is like 5 or 6 of you, but like, look, if you guys ever want proof of anything, and I'm going to take the next 2 to 3 minutes to explain in detail how I use math to make money. And because some of you probably watched my video yesterday and you were like, yeah, I bet, dude, you're definitely banned from BetMGM. But what you have to understand is, I said this yesterday as well, casinos legally cannot ban you. What they do is they limit you. So they basically say, hey, you're not allowed to bet more than $2 to $3 on a play. So they make it so that it's not worth it for me to go in there and bet, if that makes sense. But here is the full math breakdown for those of you that still don't believe I know what I'm talking about. If you've watched me before, you can skip ahead. Basically, so how you make money sports betting. One, there's something you can do called arbitrage betting. I'm not going to cover that here. If you want more on that, go to elitepicks.com. I have full video and blog breaking it down on what is arbitrage. I also have one I'm about to explain to you called positive EV. So the first thing you need to understand, every casino, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, Pinnacle, they all have their own team of people that set lines independently. What does that mean? PrizePicks has a team of guys that say this should be minus 119. DraftKings has a team of guys that said this should be minus 115. You see what I'm saying? Every team, every book has their own team. So what does this mean for us? It means that we can go to casinos and determine something called a market width. So what is a market width and why is it important? So let me show you a very basic example. I'll click on a football game. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. This is just completely off script. Right here, let's take Montreal. I don't even know what these teams are. You can see minus 220 plus 188. So the market width is the gap in between. So for example, 220 to 188, the gap between there is 32. So why is that important? So we know when a market width is small, it means a casino is very confident in their lines because there is a lower house edge for the closer these two numbers are together. So if this was minus 220 plus 220, there would be no house edge. So the closer those two numbers are, the smaller the house edge is. So for example, if you go to a casino like FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, this would probably be minus 220 plus 160, meaning like the gap between the numbers are bigger because they're less confident in their lines. So that is very mainstream in the US. In Europe, there's a very popular book called Pinnacle Sportsbook. Pinnacle Sportsbook has a very, very low market width. Same goes for another app called Bookmaker, if you've heard of them, and a couple more. Why is this important to us? Again, so what we can do then is we can compare these apps like Pinnacle with a small market width to casinos like BetMGM, FanDuel, DraftKings, etc., and use that to make a profit. It's not that simple, though. I have full blogs endlessly detailing it and calculators to show you. But first, basically, you just plug it into something called a no-vig calculator, which we have on our website completely free. And basically, what this is going to do, I think it was 180, 188, is this is going to tell you no vig odds, which basically means if the casino did not have an edge, this is called a fair market value. So if the casino did not want to take your money, if they just wanted you to have a good time, if they were just there for fun, it would be minus 198 plus 198 on each side. And then what you can do is, in very short terms, you can take these odds, and as you can see, here's an implied win percent chance. You can take them and you can go compare it to sportsbooks like FanDuel, DraftKings, etc. For example, if DraftKings is offering this line on the favorite at minus 190, and reminder, the smart sportsbook had it at minus 220, and this is telling you the no vig line should be minus 198 from the sharp sportsbook, you know you have a good value because minus 190 is better odds than minus 198, and vice versa. If the underdog was plus 210, which is better odds than 198 plus 198, you know you have a good value. And again, you can take this a step further by calculating something called your expected value, odds value calculator. But you basically go ahead, go in here, and as I said, DraftKings giving you minus 190. You go back here, you can see 66.44, and this basically tells you your mathematical edge over the house. Again, this is a very, very in-depth explanation. I'm doing it really fast, but basically you can see you have something called a positive expected value. So if you've ever heard of plus EV betting, that is how you determine with math your edge over the casino in the long run. What this means, every $100 you bet, on average, you're going to make $1.41 of profit. Might not seem like a lot, but Vegas is actually built off a 4.5% edge, and we have a calculator that'll show you that as well. I'm going to do it here because I know it off the top of my head. But $100 wager for simplicity, minus 110 odds, which is the standard sports betting odds in America. Win percentage 50-50, because if it's 50-50, it'll be minus 110, minus 110. And you can see on average for every $100 you bet, you're expected to lose about $4.55. Now, to save you guys a ton of additional math and complexity, if you want to learn more about all of this stuff, go in here, just read up. We have a ton of content on it. I have full videos breaking it down. But basically, I built bots that are able to determine an edge in the market and are constantly scanning it and showing you opportunities where there is a positive expected value. So that's how I got banned from multiple casinos, doing this, and not just some BS that I could just try to make up on the spot to get you guys to buy my products. So if you want to research into me, I highly recommend you go to elitepicks.com. You read up on all my stuff there. You go on my channel, you go to the playlist. So yeah, I would never lie to you guys. And if I'm ever wrong about something, I'll be open and honest with you about it. If I ever miscount on something, if I ever say anything in the wrong way, please do let me know. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest. So yeah, hope you all have a great day. I appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos. And I hope I can see you inside our group for free. As I said, just deposit with one of the codes. And yeah, see you soon.